Hello, hello. Good morning. What are you drawing today? Two Zelda and Triforce in the background. Okay, that's a lot of requests. Hi, Chef Gamer 88. Thank you for joining my stream. Today, in my Inky October series of drawings, I will be drawing from the prompt Friends. Um, and I was thinking about little friends, and so I was thinking about drawing like some little kids being friends, um, trying to draw little people, little tiny humans. Not Don't have a lot of experience with doing that, but we're gonna try. And today I did not look up any reference images, so we're just gonna see what happens. All right, how's everyone doing? I'm less sleepy today myself. I was pretty sleepy yesterday, and if you saw that stream, I was I was all over the place. But all right, let's get to the drawing. All right. Okay, so we are going to start. We're going to start with our pencil drawing today. I'm not feeling super confident with my abilities in drawing the little humans, so I'm gonna start off with a little more trial and error before we get to finishing. All right, so we've got some little kids. Thank you for giving me a new layer to draw on. One thing that I do focus on when it comes to drawing kids is I know that their heads are a little bit bigger in proportion to the rest of their bodies. Let's see. It kind of looks like a reasonably sized human. A little sleeve here. We got like some little chubby arm going on here. I don't know what's happening here. There's like, ooh, okay, I know, I know. Got like a little pointy here. I think I might need to do the face a little bit better because looks a little bit too, a little too much older. I think that looks more like a, like a child and not so much a toddler's face. We're going for toddler size. We've got big forehead, a little bit of nose, and the mouth thing happening. I think it's maybe too tall too. So let's come back and do a little nose here. Nose like a flat face. A nose bump. Be a little bit more realistic. All right, they definitely got lots of cheeks. So I'm gonna get some cheek in there. A little mouth. Not much in the way of chin, I guess. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Short little torso. I'm wearing like some little shorts, leg poking out, little knee action there. Little shoe here. Another leg over here. It's going in the opposite direction. What are we doing here? That's the top of the foot. Shoe. We need to workshop that shoe a little bit there, that second shoe. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. Wow. Am I? Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I just need to get some knee going here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Cute little collar going on here. Cute little eyebrow here. A surprise eyebrow. Big eyes. A little ear happening here. And we've got another friend. Friend's looking down. I get some cheeks happening there. Not quite sure what this friend is interacting with. There's something down here that is fascinating. Some little fingers and little finger things. You know what? Let's just zoom in real close. Let's zoom in a little closer. What is this? What are we seeing here? Oh, it's a banana slug. What? What? It's a banana slug. Oh my goodness. It's a little banana slug. Okay. Let's do something better with these little armies here. Maybe this one's going to be making a fist because it's like, I don't know what this hand is doing. It's just resting. Fisty thing happening. Okay. Like little toddler clothing. They're so insubstantial. These clothes are just, they're just existing there. So they don't really have like any strong, like, way of fitting. Hmm. Let's see. We need to get some knees in here. So those knees are going to be. We're doing some squats. I think the squats can be a little more like out here. Have that going on. Make up these lines. Okay. Mm-hmm. Got some eyelashes here because the person's looking down. They're looking down. Okay. Got the legs coming down. So the legs coming down here. Does this work? Oh, this works. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Little toddlers are cute. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see, what are we doing for hair? Hair. We're gonna have like a little diagram, and hair's gonna kind of like come off to the sides here. You have like a little braid here. Mm. And as a toddlers, we're going to think about toddler appropriate hair clasp. Might just be like little rubber bands on the end. Okay. Person, how big do we want this head to be? Is it like this size or is it going to be that size? I think it needs to be the bigger size. Nope. There we go. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Okay. We can have your little eyebrows too. Okay, then we're gonna have like a hairline. Maybe more like, yeah. There we go. There we go. We've got hair. Hair goes there. Oh, and we should do like some ear shapes. Okay. All right. All right. Let's figure out what we have going on with the shoe. That's it. I think that looks okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we've got So we've got our basic setup here. Okay, so let's start inking. I'm going to switch to pens, pick our basic pen shape, and I'm going to create a new layer. And let us, where do we want to start? Let's come back up here and start. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to actually like some texture here for this hairline. Little curvy shapes here. Try not to get like stuck into that state where you're just like patterns and you're just like not really seeing what's happening. Okay, let's do a little cheeky here. Let's do our eye. I feel like that eye might be a little too big, so we're gonna make it a little bit smaller. Ear here, little tiny ears. Little bitty tiny ears. Okay. Let's do this little shirt here. It's got a cute little collar going on. Elbow here. Come back to the shirt. Let's get a little wrinkle in there just for fun. Come do some shorts. Short leg. Let's get these little legs. Let's get these little legs in there. Little knee shape. Little foot. Get this shoe. Let's go over this other leg. Let's get a little knee there. Leg thing happening. Shoe shape as well. There we go. Got that basic outline done. Okay, and now let's come over and do this other little kid. Hey, little kid. So we've got a forehead here. Where are we putting that? Is that forehead here? We had the forehead here. Eyes here. Hmm. I'm gonna do some braids here. Sleeve. Kind of floating here a little bit. Fingers got a little pointy at the end there. A little too pointy. Fist. Little fist. Like a little bit up for a thumb. Not much. Come back and finish off the arm. Got this little green material. Little legs in here. Little bee legs. Let's work on these shoes a little bit. Okay. This leg's going to be a little bit tricky because it has such fine details. Can make it work. Right. Go a little smaller. Let's zoom in a little bit more. And the slugs are pretty interesting little critters. right. Okay, so now we've gotten the basic shapes here. Okay, now let's do some shading a little bit. All right. So, lighting. I'm going to go with the default lighting position of upper left. Shoes are a bit of color, not terribly shiny. Oh, all right. Let's add a little bit of shadow under here too. I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now. I'm thinking about it. I really love a nice dark shadow. Also a nice way to disguise mistakes. Take, be gone. Zoom in here for a little more detail here. Okay, all right. Now let's see about giving some more shading to the skin. Let's get a slightly darker skin. We're going to ever so oh so into with our shadows. I'm also gonna have to deal with the shadow coming across its arm. I'm trying to balance the sunlight being the brightest on the upper part of the finger, but also allowing for some reflection to come back from the surface. Now, how is this looking? It's looking like something. I think it might be okay. Shrug, shrug. Okay. Arm's definitely casting some shadow across this leg. Hmm. Definitely needs to do some more work on figuring out this aspect of rendering. Shading doesn't quite feel as smooth as I would like it to be. Darker lines that way. Okay. Okay, that's there. And some lines across here, these little fingers, glittery fingers. Mm. Try to be consistent. It's one line all the way across. Not having to do as many broken lines. Reposition my arm. Okay, get like a little bit more shadowing up in here because that's pretty much under that shoulder. Okay, I'm gonna come back in, do some more lines, just add a little bit more shadow. Okay. And here, add some more shadowing. We're trying to make this work. Might be a little bit awkward though. Okay. All right, and then let's do some forehead lines. Can be a bit darker over here, so we're gonna like add some dense lines over here. We do some more lines through here that'll kind of partially intercept some of these other lines we've done before. We'll do some more lines which are going to be a little more sparse. More in here. Okay, all right. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I think we need another line here. Okay. Here, and there. You know what? We can get rid of our pencil now. I think. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's do some shading. Okay, so here, definitely got like some more shadowing happening. We've got the head here. We should do like some more shadows within here. Definitely need some darkness up in here because that's not in the light. Not in the slightest. Okay. Some more shadows here because it's some dark area. Shadow there. I think I might just be being a little bit too conservative with my lines. Right. Here we go with our little slug friend. Little slug friend. Little slug friend. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then you know what? These. Definitely need like a little bit more shadow happening up in here. Now I'm just kind of, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just seeing like spots that look a little too light, and then I'm just drawing a line through them. It's a little meditative. It's kind of what I do when I am when I'm doing my oh hey Dana, when I'm doing my stippling. How are you feeling? I'm feeling all right. It's a little sleepy. Oh, and hello again, F Gamer. You should draw a person shrinking and shrinking into a baby. Okay, yeah, a little late for that. Sorry, I missed your suggestion. Okay. I was feeling a little bit anxious about the work I was doing here, but it started to feel okay. It started to feel like I was like actually like figuring out what I was doing. Add some shadow in these braids. Shadow, shadow, shadow there, shadow here. Add some more shadow here. Okay. All right, that looks okay. So for this hair, I think we're just gonna try to do like we're just gonna come in and do some lines. We'll add some more lines if it's darker. I'm definitely losing my center line here. Now we've got like our line. Let's add a bit of shadow in here. A little bit of shadow. This is on the side that doesn't get any light. I'm gonna like darken it up some. I love how these lines are just filling it in the brightness with shade. Hmm. How's y'all's weeks going? Can you do it next time? Are you asking me if I can do it next time, Chef Gamer 88? Um, yeah, we could see about doing some shrinking. Enjoying drawing these lines. They're just here and they just feel like they're speaking to me a little bit in a way. Let's be fun. Enjoy this moment. Okay, all right. So we don't have much in the way of shading to do over there, although I think because it looks pretty flat here, we may need to do a little bit more shading over on this side just so we can add some on the opposite side so that it looks more balanced. It looks like it's a rounded shape and not just like a flat plane. Again, when I'm doing my stippling, this is kind of like what I do. It's like, oh, I need more contrast so I can, make a thing work. So make something darker so I can add a little bit more or something somewhere else. And do like light little bit of lining here for scalp. There's a scalp, and it's not super shiny. You just have like a little bit of shading in here. Now just a little bit more lines in here, just so we can get more contrast between the scalp and the hair. We could actually even make like a little shiny spot in the hair if we just come back here and do a little line. There's a little shiny spot. Week has been okay so far, but I'm so ready for Friday. Yeah. I'm going on vacation next week, and I'm looking forward to it and also a little horrified about leaving work for that long. It's looking really nice. Good stuff. Thank you, Chef Gamer. I am pleased with how this is turning out, so I am happy. We have an incomplete line here. There we go. Okay. All right, let's give a little bit of shadow around this hair because it's kind of casting a shadow on this piece of clothing here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe a little shadow here from the leg. Okay. A little bit more shadowing going on over here. That's looking pretty all right. Mm-hmm. Okay. More shadow over here. And some more over here. More here. And some down here too. Okay, let's zoom out and see how this is looking. It's looking pretty neat. I'm liking it. All right, now it's funny just looking at the comparison. One looks a little more realistic than the other one. I was actually having a lot more concern about the squatting one. Hey, vacay! I'm taking 2 days off in the coming weeks from work for rush break. Yes, I I refreshing in the week sounds really awesome. I hope you achieve that goal, Dana. Okay, so let's see. What are we doing here? I think first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna start with like do a little behind the ear shadow because that's an easy thing to do. Do some in the ear shadow, get the little ear hole, a little shading here. A little more there. Get some shadows on your lip. Okay. See, we're gonna have some little shadows here. Not make you look too old. Little shadows here for your your eyelid. And come across to your nose. More shading there, more shading here. And shading here. More shading back here. There's a little bit of light probably coming from the sky, so we won't make it too dark in the back. Get some of that reflective lighting happening. Do some a little bit of shadowing underneath the hair here a little bit. Get a little bit of texture. Not texture, but a little bit of depth. Is there a story behind this drawing? So this drawing, my prompt is friends, and I was operating from a working title of Little Friends. So I wanted to go with like some little kids who were friends doing their little friend things. I think I first thought of it as being like a couple of friends hugging, but then this happened, and then the little slug came out. Um, but other than that, there's not much in the way of a story. But these little friends are just chilling out, hanging out together. They could be siblings. But they are exploring their world, finding fun, fascinating little things about it as well as they do that. Get some more shading down under here. This is where it's a little bit darker. Even out this transition a little bit. All right, spots look pretty light, so let's add some more lines up in here. When I was younger, my sister and I liked to play outside I don't think we harass the insects too much, although we did have this one really awkward. I'm like ashamed to tell it, but I remember we were sick one day, and just a warning, this is going to be kind of a gross story. But yeah, we there were a lot of ants, and we decided, hey, what could we do with our snotty noses and ants? And well, yeah, interestingly, if snot lands on ants, they kind of get stuck. Yay! Telling gross stories for the world to watch and be horrified by. Um, yeah, so we did that. That was an ant thing. It was yeah, it happened. That little protrusion that's behind your head that pokes out. It might need a little bit more of a shadow. More shadow going on through here. We got this kid's head right here. Should definitely have more shadow happening. That's funny. I've never done that with ants, but I've got a few stories with bugs and animals. Yeah, I've got some other stories, and I don't really want to share. I don't want to share those. It's too much. Um, my sister and I, we lived at a house once that was near a creek, and we'd go out there and explore and look at all the. Well, mostly we saw plants, and that was fascinating. I remember the first time I saw a horsetail. It looked really alien. Huh. Just thinking back to my sister, and yeah, we had some good times together. I remember one game we played was to put on. We had like one set of roller skates, and we would each like put on a roller skate, and we would just kind of like do like, oh, like how Aang rides his like little ball of air. We would do that with skates. This is well before that time, but we would do that with skates, and we'd like go down the driveway. We're all close in age. We are 2 year 2 point the 2 point wait, is it 2.6 years? No, 2 and a third years difference. She's younger than me. Good old Aang. Yeah. Oh, I just watched what is the Blue Spirit in that first season of Avatar: Last Airbender, and I had all kinds of feels just from watching that. It was nice. If you haven't watched Avatar: Last Airbender, I highly recommend it. Almost as good as Steven Universe. Avatar is so cool. Mm-hmm. Totally. Let's see if we can make this, we can do this eyeball justice. Okay, I think that's like how eyes work. Okay, and for his hair, we're just gonna do some little squirrels, little squiggles. Just some little squiggles. It's gonna be like about like some like those sculptures where you just got like little squiggles for hair. Maybe it's paintings. Maybe little squiggles. Squiggle, squiggle, squiggle. Oh, I'm thinking about Pokemon. Isn't there a Pokemon that goes like squeaker, squeaker? Oh, wait, no, that's something else. Something else goes squeaker, squeaker. I like these random things from my childhood. I don't know how to categorize them. They're they're like from TV shows or movies, and it's like I have no idea what the title is, and they came out before the internet, and they may have been forgotten. There was one cartoon. It was kind of like, are you familiar with the Teddy Bear's Picnic? It was something like that, but it was for dragons, where like once a year or once every, I don't know, however many years, dragons would come together and they'd fly around and exist. And in the story, and there's going to be minor spoilers, but I can't tell you how, where exactly they exist in the story. But, and I could be like misremembering too, but there's this kid who's going along with the dragon, and at some point, um, crossing the street comes to mind, and the kid's like, "We will look both ways when we cross the street," and the dragon's like, "But you don't look beneath your feet, for like I don't know, the ant below or above your head for the birds in the sky or something like that." And I thought that that was, well, I mean, I guess it stuck with me because I remember it, and it came back to me because I was trying to think of an analogy, how we, if we don't like consider like other people's experiences, we're not going to like notice like how things are impacting them because we're just like, we just have our own world. And it's like, oh yeah, we're looking out, make sure we don't get hit by cars. Or I guess if we're driving, we're looking out, make sure we don't hit, other cars or people. But if you don't think about everything else, then you're not gonna see that. It's not gonna be something that is in your world. And then when you're driving a car, you have a lot more power than someone walking around. So it's like even if you get into an accident, you might be like, oh yeah, that didn't hurt me much, but it could be like seriously drastic for someone in the who was walking or on a bicycle. I think I think I was thinking about this because of um, well, the federal government stance on racism, and it just feels, I'm having some emotions now, but we're trying to do a chill space, so I'm gonna take some breaths. Or I could try to pronounce his hair. It looks like bees, right? Or maybe it's notes. Maybe they're half notes. Imagine like an imaginary staff and place each of these notes on it. Or not. I got very lazy in doing these hair curls. They're definitely supposed to be curls, and I started turning them into like long, squiggly, long lines with a little squiggle on the end, which is not what I was going for. It's a great way to look at things. Yeah, I think so. Now we're going to ruin it by drawing lines through it. Wahahaha. Maybe it'll look okay. I don't know, maybe it works. Maybe it works. Like some complex texturing going on here. Right, so I was trying to make these like half-hour things, but I'm definitely going longer than that. Maybe I should reconsider my format. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, so I've got like a little bit of shadow happening here. I've got some shadow happening under this collar. Shadow happening behind this arm, this shirt. Are you going anywhere special on vacay? Yeah, I think I'll probably go to the grocery store and get some food. Because I haven't really been like shopping properly in several weeks. I, Everyone's going out a lot more frequently now, so it's like grocery stores are like are getting my preferred grocer is getting filled up, so it's like you have to wait in a line, and I don't really want to be waiting in lines. Um, but if you go during the day, there's fewer people because people aren't going to work and then coming off work and then trying to like go shopping. Other than that, yeah, not really planning on going anywhere. I would love to go somewhere though. It would be nice to get out, see new places again. I really miss it. Okay, a bit more shadows going on back here. The shadows happening. Shadows, 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 shadows. Okay, that looks pretty neat. Yes, get you some food. I went shopping the other day late at night around 11 p.m. and it was the best thing ever. No one was there and I liked it. Yes, yes, it is nice. I wish that my local grocer stayed open later than like, I don't know, 7 or 8 or 9 or whatever, but I definitely do enjoy late night food shopping. We're gonna have like a little bit of shadow here. And then we're gonna go on with our usual little line drawings. Doo-doo. Look at that little bicep. A cute little bicep. Mm. Right. Let's get some more lines in here. Give your skin some tone. Okay. Like a couple of lines in here, just for wrinklage. Right, and then we're gonna have some more shadow happening here. Okay, All right, so what are we doing with these little shorts? They are going to be they're going to be a little bit darker, so we're going to do some intenser lines. Oh, and we're also going to get some cooler weather, so I might actually be able to start cooking more. So it's a good time to go grocery shopping. I'm out of bread. I had like two single slices of bread left over from different loaves that I ate for lunch today, which is a little sad because one of them probably should have been moldy by this point. This kiddo's got bigger biceps than me. Yeah, got the little chubs happening there. Okay. I just arbitrarily decided to start there. Okay. All right. I'll get to these little leggies down here. These little leggies. Legs. Nice little meditative thing. I keep on talking about meditation. It definitely starts to consume me, and I'm like really focus on that, and I forget. It's like, oh wait, no, people are watching me. I need to say things. Oh yeah, and read the chat. Okay, these shoes are gonna be a little bit darker, so we're gonna do like some really close together stuff. I guess they're gonna have like a little bit of shine, so maybe I'll leave like a little bit of a shiny spot there. disguise that little mistake with a shadow. Shadow to the rescue. Thank you, Shadow. Let's do some more little skin up here. I'm feeling pleased with this drawing. I'm very pleased. Ankle though, I don't know. This ankle spot looks a little bit weird though. Trying to accommodate an ankle. I don't know if it actually works. Okay. All right, let's zoom out and let's see what this looks like. I want to start meditating. Do you want to meditate to art? Do you want to meditate like a traditional breathing? Okay, so this kid's face is a little darker than their arms and legs. Although maybe they're just a little bit shiny on the arms, but I don't think so. So we're gonna come back in here and do a little bit more shading across here so that we don't have quite as much of a difference. And people do have different, like their face is a little different from the rest of their body, but okay. Find those little white spaces and add little lines in there just to disrupt that unevenness. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. These legs look very, very pale. Mm-hmm. Oh, I need to think about dinner. Shall I have dinner tonight? I'm assuming you have because it's late. I think sitting in silence and being okay. Also, I freaking love yoga, so maybe some of that too. Yoga meditation. That sounds like a nice combo. I would like to stretch more. All right, it's time for a hydration break. Okay. Okay. Ah, the sound of hydration. Yes. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that looks good. That looks pretty good. Okay, okay, yeah. I think this kid is balanced. I'm afraid that they're gonna fall backwards. Oh, I know what? I need to add shadow here. I forgot to add this kid's shadow. I have to let this kid be like what, a vampire? Do vampires have shadows? I don't know. Oh my goodness, I did that little shadow there. Pretty cool. Got the little, you're just like right there. Do anything? Okay, and then we can zoom in and like make this shadow look better. Okay. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I'm happy about this shadow. It looks good. I think it looks pretty good. All right. I'm going to go. I'm going to get me some water now too. Good. Okay. There we have a couple of friends. Didn't use up all the frame, but that's okay. Um, I feel a little pleased by this. I feel a little pleased. It feels nice. It feels nice. I'm I'm happy. Okay. Forgot to add a shadow for the slug. Okay. Right. I usually don't do this on stream, but I am going to add my little signature in here because I can. Let's see where do I put it. Let's put it here. There we go. There we go. Nice and subtle. And there we have it. Friends. It does look good. Thank you. Thank you. So that is it for my stream this evening. I am going to go and find myself a little bit of dinner because I'm hungry. Oh, and whoop, I will see you again tomorrow. Same time, same channel, and we will draw again. Anyway, thank you once again for joining me. I hope that the rest of your evening and or night goes well. Until then, happy drawing.